British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good morning, listeners. I'm Emma Bolsner. Before your 10:30 news headlines, we're joined with our producer, Jenny Sung, who will share what BCIT's reporters are chasing this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Today's reporters, we've got Aiden and Quinlan. Reporter Aiden McLeod will be speaking to the men's rugby coach about November Prostate Awareness Month. Next up, reporter Quinlan Curry will be speaking to a student nurse today about the new pressures of new nurses in BC. And then last but not least, we've got For the Record and reporter Avia Boulay will be doing a deep dive into the cybersecurity scams during the holiday season. Back to you, Emma.
Starting off with local news, firefighters rescued a snorkeler on Sunday in Lynn Canyon after they were quickly carried downstream. The District of North Vancouver says the person is uninjured but encourages the public to stay away from the area. And a GoFundMe page has been made for the students and teachers attacked by a grizzly bear in Bella Coola last week. So far, $54,000 have been raised to support medical expenses and injuries. Conservation officers continue searching for the bear after 11 were injured in the attack. And BC trade sector is struggling to attract and keep young workers on the job. Quinlan Curry has more.
For Ian Chadwick, becoming an auto mechanic felt like a secure career, until the pressure of the work finally outweighed the stability it offered. He says the stress built slowly, but relentlessly.
It just kind of got to a point where it was like every day was a bit of a drag. And I was like, man, so much can go wrong. So much is riding on me in my workplace. And you just get tired of it.
Chadwick left the trade earlier this year and now works at a local fish store, choosing a job he says feels healthier and more meaningful, even if it's unconventional. And while he hasn't seen others make the same jump, his story reflects a growing trend, young workers prioritizing mental health over traditional definitions of success. Quinlan Curry, BCIT News.
And Yop yogurt has been recalled off of Canada's shelves after pieces of plastic were found in some products. The recall includes all flavors with best before dates from October 21st, 2025 to January 12th, 2026. The company says it will continue working with Canada's Food Agency and its retail partners to ensure no one consumes the recalled items. And in Ontario, Premier Doug Ford's government is set to propose a new legislation requiring people accused of a crime and granted bail to provide a cash deposit up front. Currently, those in custody are required to pay later if they break their bail conditions. Attorney General Doug Downey says this measure could improve bail compliance.
I've heard directly from victims of crime, families, police officers, and community leaders who are calling for a bail system that is real, consequential, and protects the public.
The payment would be returned after the conclusion of the case. And in Ottawa, Health Minister Marjorie Michel is dismissing the recommendation of the federal government providing funding to ensure all Canadians get essential medication at no cost. Michel says the provinces and territories are responsible for healthcare, and her government's role is to negotiate with them. The recommendation was passed into law during Justin Trudeau's Liberal government in the Pharmacare Act. And in Alberta, Calgary Airport resumes after a snowstorm hit early this morning. All flights and arrivals were paused due to a snowfall warning. The city is still expected to see 10 to 20 centimeters of snow, and there have been 76 collisions due to slippery road conditions. And American airports are expecting their busiest Thanksgiving in 15 years with over 360,000 flights scheduled. This comes after thousands of flights were canceled and delayed due to the government shutdown. Travelers are encouraged to arrive early and prepare for weather delays. And Americans will be buying turkeys up 40% for Thanksgiving dinner this year. The turkey population is at a 40-year low due to bird flu. Canned cranberry sauce had the biggest price increase as well after drought and new tariffs on steel impacted production. And officials say there has been progress with the U.S.'s peace plan proposal for Ukraine. Specific details have not been provided, but President Donald Trump says, quote, something good just may be happening. Last week, critics of the plan were concerned the U.S. would back with Russia. And now to weather. Mostly cloudy conditions today with fog patches. Periods.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT.
It's your career, your vision, your goal. Navigate it your way. Flexible learning is designed for you. Learn a new skill or earn a degree at your own pace. BCIT, flexible learning for a complex world.